guys, thank you for tuning in. So I filmed an intro, but yeah, I deleted it. So we're just gonna get right into it. I'm applying the Earnesty and primer all over my skin, and for an extra step of hydration, I'm gonna then apply the PIXI skin mist for that extra boost because my skin is really dry, and I'm just pressing everything into my face. Now I'm going in with another PIXI product, which is the eye roller. So for dark circles and my wrinkles, I'm just gonna put this right on and tap it on my finger. I'm going in with the Loreal Pro-glo foundation, and I'm mixing it with the Liquid Illuminator from NYX. So I'm just gonna mix these two. However, it did ended up being a little bit too dark on my skin, as you can see, so I later ended up going in with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye foundation, which is too light for my skin, so I don't use it that often, but to kind of mix these two together, it was a good combination. And with the damp beauty blender, I'm just gonna kind of buff that in. And if I stutter or I don't know what I'm saying, it's because I'm just a little shy. I'm still trying to get used to filming and doing these voiceovers. Anyways, for concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and it's a pretty good concealer. However, I do have a lot of fine lines under my eyes, so the concealer tends to kind of stay on top. I rather that than it, sinks into the fine lines. So, not that. I also noticed that it dries a little bit too fast for me, so definitely when you put it on, try blending it out as fast as you can and setting it after with a powder. So now I'm going in with the Urban Decay eye primer. I believe this is the original, and I'm just putting just a little bit to kind of enhance the colors that I'll be using. Then with a kind of fluffy brush, I'm just gonna kind of blend it in with whatever concealer I have on the lid. So I'm starting off the eyes, and I kind of zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see. I'm going in with a dark brown shade from the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm just gonna start out mostly on the outer corners of the eye, and then I'm gonna blend it out, and then I'm gonna bring it all the way into the inner corner. So whatever's left over on the brush, you want the least amount on the inner corner of the eye, and then the excess, which is what you first get on the brush, you want that on the outer perimeters of the eye. Next, I'm grabbing it in an even darker color, and I'm gonna put that a little bit lower than the original color, and also I'm gonna start on the outer perimeters of the eyes once again, and then you just want to keep blending and kind of make sure those two colors are blended together and there is no harsh lines. Next, I'm going in with the Stila Magnificent liquid shadow, I believe it's called. I'm gonna list the ones that I used down below because I don't remember the name from the top of my head. Next, I'm gonna take the lightest shade in that Morphe palette, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. And then to kind of clean up the eyes, I'm gonna take some Airspun translucent powder, and I'm just gonna kind of make a line with the powder at the end of my shadow just to kind of clean it up, and it looks really precise and neat. So whilst I'm at it, I'm going to bake my under eye and the rest of my face. So I do have really dry skin, so I tend not to bake for too long, or if I do, I'll just place the powder until it kind of dissolves into the skin, like what I'm doing right now. So when I go back to brush it off, there's not really anything there to brush off. So I use really little powder because of my dry skin, because I do need to set the face because I was using old liquids and creams. So I zoomed you guys back out, and we're just gonna finish up the face. Here I am contouring with the Kat Von D palette, my one and only. I feel like everybody and their moms has that palette, but it's because it's so good. I'm using a Morphe brush. Again, I'm gonna list it down below because I really don't remember anything that I used in this video, so bear with me. So when I contour, I usually contour my cheeks, my forehead, and my nose. I'm not really a big nose contourer. And it's probably because I don't really know how to do it, but someday, guys, someday. So next I'm going in with the Too Faced bronzer and this e.l.f. Kabuki brush, which is really good, and I'm gonna dust the bronzer all over my face so I don't look like a zombie with my pale ass skin. And for mascara, I'm using the Big Shot mascara from Maybelline. I did put on lashes off camera. My camera overheats a lot. It's a Sony one, so it shut off, and I did put on liner and lashes. So I wanted to add some liner on my bottom waterline, and I didn't want it too dark, so I took the Clinique eye pencil, which is really good, but it's not very pigmented, like, you know, when you want that dramatic smoky eye. I didn't want that, so I kind of used this one, which was, you know, a lesser pigmented one. And now for lips, I decided to use Jeffree Star's Androgyny. I just think it pulled the whole look together. It's not too pink, it's not too peachy. It's, you know, I think it's a really good color, and his formula is amazing. He has one of the best formulas in the game, I think. So I literally cannot put on lipstick without messing it up. So I'm going in with my flat brush and concealer, and I'm just going to clean it up. Nothing too crazy. I'm just going to clean up anywhere, you know, I kind of went over. And for blush and highlight, I'm going to go into my Jaclynhill and Becca palette, and I'm going to grab Amaretto. It's probably the only product I know in this video because I use it so much. It's so amazing. And for blush, for highlight, I'm going to use Champagne Pop, which is, you know, all-time favorite highlighter. Like, come on, come on. And that basically concludes this look, you guys. I'm gonna mist my face with that PIXI spray, which is great. And thank you guys for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for those of you watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.